They say that old houses hold secrets. This house, built in the early 1800s, was no exception. It sat alone on a hill, surrounded by dense forest on all sides. It had stood the test of time, its weather-worn wood surviving storms, hurricanes, and even a fire. The history of the house was dark, filled with death and tragedy. But it was not the house itself that was evil. Rather, it was what lurked within its walls that had turned it into a horror. One night, a family of four, the Johnsons, decided to stay in the old house for a weekend getaway. They were unaware of the house's dark history and decided to explore, not knowing what evil they would unleash. As night fell, the house began to make strange noises, and the family began to feel uneasy. Doors opened and closed on their own, and cold drafts blew through the house, even though all the windows were sealed shut. As the night wore on, the family began to hear the voices of long-dead residents of the house. They heard whispers and cries for help, but no matter what they did, they couldn't escape the house. As morning approached, they were greeted with a sight that would haunt them for the rest of their lives. A faceless figure wearing a white robe stood at the end of the hallway, its arms outstretched. Suddenly, the house began to shake, and the family ran out, never to return. The family told their story to the police, but they wouldn't believe them. They said that they were just seeing things and that the house was just an old house, nothing more. But the family knew what they saw, and they knew that evil was still lurking within the walls of that old house, waiting for its next victim.